Hi, I'm Matt McChlery and I'm going to share a song that I wrote with you today. Well, I can't really claim that I wrote this one. I put it to music. The words are lifted straight out of the Bible, words that Jesus actually said, and he said, I want to teach you how to pray. And he gave us these words, the Lord's Prayer, basically. The song came about as a result of a discussion I had with my mother. It was in the car on the way back from church one day, and she was saying to me, you know what, Matt, the charismatic church, the evangelical church today doesn't really use the Lord's Prayer, doesn't say it. And I guess that's because the evangelical way is to sort of shun all sort of forms of liturgy or whatever. I know some churches do use it in liturgy and that sort of thing, but you know, I listened to what she said and I thought, yes, the Lord's Prayer is absent from many of our churches, and especially when Jesus said, this is how you pray, let me teach you how to pray. And he gave us this prayer, these words, that it's quite important really, that we're familiar with it, that we know it. And so I thought to myself, well, as a songwriter, I think song and prayer are linked, and that I could do something to help breathe this prayer back into evangelical churches through song. So rather than saying it as part of liturgy, and it can sound quite wooden when we do that, and it can be done without thinking about it sometimes. We sort of disengage from the words we're saying because we've said them so many times before. I thought putting in a song and putting it in a just the way that I structure it could make it real and come alive again for people. So that's what I've tried to do in this song. I'm using a capo on the first fret, so I'm playing E, but it's ultimately written in the key of F. You can get the chord chart and the lyrics from my website, mattmcclery.com, and if you're part of the CCLI licensing anywhere in the world, you know, if your church is part of that, feel free to print it off and use the song, sing it in your churches. Alright, so it's called Our Father. And it goes like this. The verses are muted. I use the base of my hand mainly resting on my strings over here while I play to give it a muted sound. And when I'm playing, I've got E first, well, my E shape. Then when I play the A shape, I only play the top two fingers of the A chord. I leave the bottom end out. The top end really. The bottom finger of the chord shape I leave out. Okay, so this is how it goes. Our Father. Our Father in heaven, holy is your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on the earth as it is in heaven, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. can repeat the song. You could just go back to the vamp and do the chorus again. It's up to you, but that's basically what I came up with. Putting a melody and a few chords together with the Lord's Prayer. And yeah, so if you think it'll be useful, print off the chords and the lyrics from my website, mattmcclery.com. There's also an audio sample there so you can remind yourself how it goes. Yeah, thanks for watching. Be blessed.